Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, my channel, your channel, everybody's channel. And this is the weekly rundown of the Inghams and whatever crap they've been up to. Now, I must warn you that I'm recording this one day earlier than usual, so whatever happens, if anything happens on Friday, it's not going to appear on this video. I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is. Okay, right. So first things first, if you haven't already, please follow me on Instagram. You know the drill. Official Dougal over there on the gram. Don't say that. So, what happened in the week preceding today? So, they went up to Scotland, obviously, to go on their trip of a lifetime. Well, trip of many lifetimes. You know, they've been on so many. They went to Scotland. They went to Edinburgh. They went to see all the architectural incredibleness that's over in Scotland, in Edinburgh. And Chris was getting all his Scottish on again, you know, making fun of the Scots as he does. But the main takeaway from this was they went up to Loch Lomond again for the first time, actually, since they were booted out of there last time. And it was quite funny watching Chris try to pretend that he wasn't scared. Well, not scared, but pretend that he wasn't affected by the events of last year. And yeah, he just waltzed back in there like there was nothing wrong, and you know, being all big-hard Chris and everything, but he could tell beyond that facade that he was, you know, like hesitant, and he remembers, he knows what happened last time he was there. But I guess it's like trying to get over a fear. You have to face it head on. So that's what he was doing, right? If I just get this out of the way, then, you know, I'm big and I'm strong. That sort of attitude. So, you know, well done to Chris. He twice during that one vlog, I think it was, that he tried to put on his Scottish accent and ended up mocking an entire race of people. But you know, that's what he's all about, isn't it? They didn't get to go on the sup boards on, you know, to pretend that they were not affected, because you know, it is a bit chilly this time of year. You know, I wouldn't risk it. Although Chris has in the past sent his kids out into freezing cold water in their bathing suits just for the money shot. I'm just saying that is a thing that has happened. After they finished in Scotland, they had to cut it short, and they had this event to go to, as we've already covered. They went to the Hot Wheels monster truck glow party, which looked a load of fun. I'm not gonna lie, you know, something I would have enjoyed. Well, I don't know. I don't get the whole monster truck fascination, but it did look quite like it would be interesting to be the driver of those trucks. I wonder what they're like. Anyway, yeah, they went to that party and possibly gifted, but whilst they were down there, they claimed to have, well, in Sarah's words, we got rid of Prinny for the night. Got rid of her. Imagine saying that about a dog. You're part of your family. We got rid of her. That just goes to show just how much they don't care about their own pets. We all know they don't care about her. No dog owner could go that long in a year, every year. No dog owner could actually spend that amount of time away from their dog. It's not a thing. Most people, they have a dog and it's part of the family. It's one of their family. If you leave your dog alone, or if you leave the house, your dog pines after you and you miss them as well. But these, they go months and months without even mentioning their dog, let alone missing her. It's a very weird thing. They don't really care. I think the thing is that they are away from Prinny so much that they haven't been able to form an emotional attachment to her. So when they're away from the dog, it's like, it's the same. They're not bothered. They're just not bothered. And probably the same for Prinny, to be honest. But it can't be easy for her to be shifted from pillar to post, Either let Jane have her or actually look after her properly. So there you go. Christopher Ingham, he actually set the living room on fire. That's what the clickbait was, but he set the carpet, he singed the carpet, which was quite funny. And he hasn't said what's happened to it since, and there's been no updates on it since they brought us into the storyline. So I don't know. Maybe it's maybe they're getting it replaced. They should be, because it's the carpet with it's uneven. It's like they need the carpet replaced anyway, basically, or flattened. So it's a good job that he's burnt it, really. Now he has the perfect excuse. Or was that his plan all along? Anyway, it was funny, but if you haven't seen it, maybe you don't know what I'm talking about. It was funny, honestly. Do I even sound like I'm having a good time? I'm like, my voice is not quite pushing the emotions here that's been felt. I feel like I'm sending each and every one of you to sleep whilst I'm talking you through this, so I'm sorry if that's the case. I'm not sure if it's my voice, my throat, or just my overall care about the Inghams. Do I even care enough anymore about them? I'm not sure. It is like, how many wrong things can they do before you get that sort of... Are they ever going to change? I mean, you've got Sarah, right? She is teaching Jace, still teaching Jace colours and shapes, which, no, I'm not a nursery teacher, strangely enough, but I'm not. But I know that she started teaching him when they were in their old house. I do remember that, when she started teaching him colours and things. But that was like, they moved into that house nearly 2 years ago. So are they... What is she still teaching him the same things for? If I'm not very much mistaken, Jace should be starting school in the September coming up, I think. So, is he ready? I mean, I don't presume that he's actually going to go to a physical school, but, you know, if he was going to go to a school, he would be behind his peers, I would think. And even if he's not going to a physical school, he's still behind, I think. And so he's almost at school age. That's what I'm trying to say. So why is Sarah still... She can't get herself past teaching that age group. She was talking about Mila also doing the same colour work. So I don't know if she's going to be starting on the same work as Jace is doing at the moment, which just seems a bit... I don't know. It's all a bit off. I'm just thinking that Sarah, with the greatest respect, and I say that loosely, I don't have that much respect for her, but does she even know? I don't think she's equipped to teach any age children. I don't think she is. She's printing these worksheets off from the websites like Twinkle, and that's all she's doing. She's not educated enough to teach people. I mean, in last night's vlog, she had a spider with 10 legs. I don't know if that was an oversight from her, but spiders don't have 10 legs, not even the big ones. You know, maximum is 8. Okay, 8 is a magical figure. But anyway, I don't know. I just don't think that she is able to teach. I mean, you've got Isla floating about all day doing God knows what. I don't know actually what Isla does, because she said in the vlog yesterday the older two were upstairs studying or doing schoolwork, which I don't believe they were. But if she's saying that those two, that's Isabel and Esme, are upstairs doing schoolwork, what on earth was Isla doing? Next thing we know, Isla's downstairs floating about, showing off her great fashion sense and hairstyle and things like that. So I'm not quite sure what they're teaching Isla, if anything, because Isla used to be a really intelligent child, but since she dropped out of school, she's regressed both emotionally and educationally. So I don't know. It's quite concerning, I would say. And yeah, that about brings us back up to date with the goings on in the world of the Inghams, and I hope I haven't bored you too much, because something going on with my throat in this particular episode. Please come back again soon. Also, thank you so much for everybody for sticking about since my rejiggement of my members, and thank you to those who have upgraded as well. It's all very much appreciated. So thank you all so much, and I'll see you again soon in another video. Take care, and bye bye.